Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman and Glory Hunter run with Newcastle United in the English Premier League. And we've been very, very hot and cold in our games since the last episode. I've also played a few more games than I probably meant to, but we just finished the January transfer window, so let's get into it. All right, here we are. Here is what the games look like. Like I said, hot and cold. I played a lot. I've played, 9 games since the last episode? So went a little further than I maybe originally intended, but I was not happy with things. I was trying to experiment with tactics and kind of just go back and forth. And I really also wanted to get through the January transfer window to see what we could get there. So it is what it is. I apologize if you guys wanted to see a few of those games, but I just felt like I needed to kind of figure the team out a little bit and go from there. We can go through some of these. Or is there anything here that I want to talk? Let's go look at the transfers first in case I get some guys that pop up in these that you're like, who is that? So transfers, if we go look at them, we've done some more business, guys. We've had, let's see, last thing you guys saw was December 13th. So anything after December 13th, which is all these down here, is new. So here's a few guys that we sold. We got rid of Maitland-Niles. We sold him for 19.5, which, I mean, made a little bit of a profit on a guy who's 30 something years old. Where is he? Sorry, I went the wrong button. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Where's Maitland-Niles? There he is. Maria Louise. 31 years old. We made $4 million on a guy that's 31 years old, and he actually did good stuff for us for the most part. He was a good spot. He was English, and that was one of the big things that we wanted to keep him for. But somebody came in for an offer for him, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna make a little bit of money off him. Maybe I could spend that offer into somebody who's even better. So that was kind of the reasoning there. Not that I was completely unhappy with Maitland-Niles, but he was right at the borderline of my cutoff, if I remember right, and it just felt like a good move to make a little bit of money off of him. We then sold Aronson to Wolves, which is a little scary because that's obviously an inter-team or inter-league rivalry. But Aronson goes out. He was not playing especially well for us. I was not especially happy with him. We really weren't playing him that much, to be fair. And overall, we got... we lost a little bit of money on him, to be fair. But interestingly enough, he is actually playing better for Wolves than he was playing for us. So I guess they're playing him in a better position or a better system or something. But he's playing definitely better for them than he was playing for us. So he was also borderline. And the biggest reason I sold him is because, again, not a terrible value for him. And I wanted to free up some money to be able to get a few guys in for us. And one of which you'll see here in a second. You can see already on the left-hand side. Oh, I just realized. I apologize. I need to turn off my camera. So there you go. Maitland-Niles sold for 19.5 mil. Aronson sold for 40.5 mil. We then have a couple loans going out. We've got some young kid who I didn't think was going to be turning into much. He might have been worth more than 105K, but whatever. He wasn't really looking like much. And then a few more loans, like you can see here. Coming in though, we've got 4 guys that have come in. We've actually got 5. There's a 5th guy that's going to come in at end of contract for next year. He might not be a guy that I use. I don't know. We'll see if we're going to be here next year or not, depending on how we end the season. But the big guy here is Ron Levi. We needed somebody that could play right back. I mean, he's a world-class elite center back. But we've already got 2 really good center backs, and we need somebody who can play on the right because we just didn't have anybody that we didn't have the depth or anything like that. So he's primarily probably going to play on the right side for us. The problem right now is he came to us injured. I paid almost 60 million pounds for a guy who is injured and still going to be out for another 3 weeks. So it's going to hurt for a couple more weeks of not being able to use him. But I think he's a good, strong player. 115 million pound value right now, which is insane. But overall, 6.97 in Espanol in the Spanish First Division, 6.83, 6.96, 6.91. He's up there. He's close to that 7.0, and I'm hoping that we can do some good things with him. We'll see. But obviously, he was the big purchase that I basically combined the Aronson and Maitland-Niles values for to pick him up. We still had a little bit of money left over to be able to pick a couple more guys up, though. We picked up Victor Silva coming in here, 3.1 million. He's just a guy for the future. 2-star current ability, could be as high as 4.5-star striker, right attacking midfielder or midfielder on the right. Looked like a decent player. He's currently out on loan, so hopefully he can get some, good play time. He actually went back to the team that we got him from. So he was on a 7.21 so far in the Uruguay First Division. So we'll see. We got to pick up a few young players along the way that we think can develop into something. And I thought he was a good pickup for 3.1 mil. Didn't seem like a bad move, in my opinion. He's already valued 10 times that, so we'll see. Duandu Diadu, whatever. He comes in here, another guy basically for the future, but also kind of an emergency backup for our left back, which we're a little struggling on. He comes in here for 7.5 million, going up to 8.5 mil. He can play as a defensive left back or wing back on the left. 2-star current ability, could be 3.5, 3-star, something like that. Not an amazing player, but he's still got some development ahead of him, and we're hoping that he can turn at least into something that gives us, that opportunity for some depth, maybe. We'll see. 6.9, 7.1 in the Club Bruges in Pro League A. So, we'll see. Like I said, I don't know. I honestly don't know what he's going to turn into, but we'll find out. And again, it's kind of more of we were really lacking depth on that left side, and I needed to get some more other people in here. Bella comes in here after we got Diadu. Bella comes in here also on the left side, but he's actually good enough to start. Plus, he's a really high-profile player. Mr. George Bello here comes in as an American, but he has played in England before. In fact, the first game he said comes back to England, plays for England again. He can play on the left, wing back, or just a regular defensive guy on the left. He's our second best left back at the moment, potentially better than Hernandez, which means if we play Lamptey on the right or don't play Lamptey at all, then this guy can come in here and play for us. He's actually already played a couple games for us. He's played one game for us. And 6.9 rating in that game. Not bad. But overall, he just comes in here as another good, solid, hopefully, guy that can play on the left. He's not got the greatest stats in the world with Atletico Madrid. He used to play for, looks like, Man City back in the day, Atlanta before that. We'll see. He obviously can play at this level. And again, he was a really high-profile player. He's actually, if we go look at his information, 3.5 stars, superb reputation. The board was really happy that I brought this guy on, and so were the fans. So, if nothing else, it raises our overall reputation for our team by bringing a good guy in here. I think we might have, I'm not sure if we overpaid for him. This says 63 to 77. His original value was like 20 mil before I picked him up. So I paid 27 mil for him, and it's possible. I don't know if we're going to ever get 63 million for this guy, but 27 years old. He's still got some time in his career, and seemed like a decent pickup. So anyway, as our squad looks now, this is what it looks like. Let's see here. Let's go all positions. So we got, several guys that can play striker. We got several guys that can play on the attacking midfield on the left, middle, right. We've got midfield covered if we ever want to do anything there. We got wing backs covered if we want to do anything there. We got defensive midfielders. We now have defenders on the left, but you can see that Bello is already in this list. He's up there. Lamptey, if we're not playing him, we're playing him differently, whatever, then it's really just Hernandez and Bello at that point in time. Levi comes in here on the right with Singo, and again, Lamptey, who I'm not happy with, so really it's just Levi and Singo. I'm not going to just ignore Lamptey, but I'm just not been happy with Lamptey overall. And of course, Levi is technically our best central defender. So if we do have Singo playing on the right-hand side, and he's been out for a bit, then he'll be a good one to pick up. Singo has been, I think, on international leave for a couple weeks, so we haven't really had much time to play with him lately. Other than that, medical center, we do still have a couple injuries. Iglesias has just got injured for 7 days to 3 weeks, twisted ankle. Levi has broken ribs, so again, maybe a bit of a messy pickup for him, but I'm really hoping he comes back healthy and is able to do good stuff for us. And then LaCroix is out for a few more days as well. So we've had a few injuries. We've had some guys on international leave. So it's been a little bit of a rough to get a full team together. I've actually had to play some 1.5 star, 2-star, under 23s and things like that. But we've made it do for the most part. And here's the schedule. I'll turn my camera back on now. Last game you guys saw was Leicester. We then went out and beat Burnley 3-0 with a goal from LaCroix, a goal from Isak, and a goal from Lara, who's one of our guys that's on loan that I can't remember if this is the guy that we are mandatory future fee or optional future fee, one of the two. But both guys that we have on loan have the opportunity to come join us next year if one of them is optional though. But anyway, so that Lara, good seeing good things from him would be good because maybe we do want to pick him up or whatever. I should probably check to see if he's the one that's optional or not. Is there a way to see that transfer offer? No. Contract offer. It wouldn't be contract, right? I actually don't remember what it'd be. Transfer status? No. You guys will have to tell me where it's at to see that kind of what his current situation is and whether he's the required one or not. I honestly don't know where it's at, but it's probably in here. Actually, you know what? I can go here. Okay, it's Lara. It is Lara that is joining us mandatory, 20.5 mil. So Lara is the one that we will be getting, and then the other one, which is optional, is the other guy. Where is he? Morales. Morales is optional. Anyway, all right, let's get back into this schedule. So 3-0 against Burnley, not bad. We then up against Tottenham and lost 0-1. It was a close game. I didn't feel too bad about this game. The only problem here is that Tottenham has been playing really, really poorly this year. So we really should have beat them, in my opinion, based on how they've been playing. But it is Tottenham. They're not a bad team. We did get a red card on Maitland-Niles, and Daviv got injured in this game. He was out for a few games after that as well. So come on. When a guy named Harry Kane scores against you, I don't know if you can say too much about that because, and it looks like Maitland-Niles didn't get set off until the 93rd minute anyway. It didn't really make that much difference on the game. Everton, we just got destroyed by Everton, which is really sad because we beat them 4-2 first game of the season. And then they come back and beat us 5-0. This is definitely one of those, I would say it's a cross between an FMing and a justifiable result. We did look like the worst team. I don't think we look like a 5-0 worst team by any stretch of the imagination, but we did look like the worst team. So what are you going to do? We then went up against Forest Green, beat them in the third round of the FA Cup 3-0 with a pair of goals from Vieira and a goal from Iglesias. Man United, we only lost by 1 point to them. We actually looked really good in this game. Honestly, it could have been a draw. We actually looked really good. So the team that just lost to Everton 5-0 actually looked really good against Man United, who I think is currently the number one team, right? Or the number two. Number two. They are equal on points with Arsenal right now, but they're up there. Obviously it's Man United. They're a great team. Sheffield United here should have been a win for us. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Should have been a win for us. I think we actually played a little bit better than they did, but they still beat us 2-1. We only got the one goal from Depay in the 83rd minute. We just couldn't get goals. Literally couldn't get goals, and it was just very frustrating. But you got to move on, right? One of those games. We went up against West Ham here, but beat them 3-1 with a goal from Kumbala and a pair of goals from Kluivert. So Kluivert actually showing up and doing some stuff. I wish he would do that more of that. We'll see. And then we went up against Wolves very recently and beat them 1-0. They were number 5 in the league when we played them. Picked up a goal from Kluivert early, and then we just shut them down. We didn't do anything else, to be fair, although our defense, obviously, it was all in 7.0s. Excuse me, that one snuck up on me. I hope I got that muted. I'm not trying to blast your ears with a sneeze. It's kind of gross. Wolves, we looked like the better team. Honestly, I think we could have beat them 2-0, and it would have been justifiable. But they played well. It was honestly fairly evenly matched, but I do think we had the edge overall, and the win was justifiable. Chelsea, though, it is Chelsea, and they are currently fourth in the league. So, but they're tied on points with third, so they're right up there. It's Chelsea. They're one of the top 4 or 5 teams in this league, and you expect to lose games like that. We just got to win all the rest, right? That's the goal, and try to steal ones where we can. So I can't say I'm too disappointed about this game. We actually had some good, opportunities. Their goalkeeper played really, really well. We had at least 3 or 4 just open, good opportunities to score a goal, and their goalkeeper made some really good saves, which you expect. It's Chelsea. Their goalkeeper's going to be great. And they played, otherwise, though, that was it, though. I think it was 3. I don't think it was 4. I think it was 3 really good opportunities. So, you figured we at least score at least one of those. Didn't happen. And all the rest of the time, their defense just looked just outstanding. They had a really, really strong defense. Every highlight we got was us looking good for a whole second, and their defense just taking over, doing something, and running back the other way and scoring a goal. So, or getting close to scoring a goal, I should say. They scored 2, and overall, I mean, our goalkeeper was on a 7.1, if that tells you how much pressure we had from Chelsea. So the fact that we only gave up 2 was something. All right, I know it was a long intro into this episode because a lot of transfers, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of games between last episode and this. Let's get into this game against Bristol City. It's an FA Cup 4th round game. Should be a win. Should. And then we go up against Norwich here, who's currently 14th. So again, another team that, in all fairness, we should be beating, which hopefully we do, because we really need like 3 wins here. Bristol, Norwich, and Sunderland, because then we're going to go through the gauntlet of Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City. And I have a feeling that's going to be at least 2 losses, probably 3 losses. So I'd like to build at least a little bit of momentum before we get into that. So hopefully the team is not too distraught. We'll see how far we can get in the FA Cup. I don't know. I mean, there's still some obviously really strong teams in there. But anyway, as far as tactics, I have been playing tactics. I've been playing... I'll confess. I've played quite a few different tactics. I actually don't even remember how many tactics I played through here. Probably at least 4, which is not great. You want to stick with a tactic for a little while to see if it works. But it's kind of things like, if I played a tactic and what I saw on the field just did not look like what I wanted to see. Like, the passing wasn't good. And the just off the ball movement, things like that just weren't what I wanted. Then I went ahead and scratched that tactic, right? I played one tactic somewhere in here that I thought was decent. And then I kind of gave up. Actually, I think I played 2 tactics. 2 tactics that I thought were okay. Just turned out to just not look good. So then I swapped to a 3rd tactic, which was this one right here. I swapped to this tactic. And the reason I swapped to this tactic is because I was going to play Route 1 counterplay, because that's one of my club vision things that the board is very disappointed with me. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to fail anyway, we might as well try and succeed on one of the board's points. So I was like, let's play direct football for a couple spots and see what happens there. Then a few days ago, I don't remember exactly when, between episodes, I was watching a Zealand video. I don't watch a lot of videos, but I catch one every once in a while, obviously. I would say I'm a Zealand fan if I've got his mod pack, but his scanner here. And he was advertising about how FM Base, I guess a website he used to be really associated with, has come up with a way to test formations and rank them. And so out of that, I decided, you know what? It was only 2 games ago. This was actually just before the Wolves game. I was like, you know what? If my tactics aren't working anyway, let's try one of their tactics. I mean, they obviously have been through some testing. There are obviously maybe some people that are far smarter than with me. Maybe they've got some good ideas. So that's where we actually have 2 tactics that I'm going to be playing with. I'm going to ignore this one for now. I'm going to leave it here, but we're not going to be doing this one for right now. This is just kind of my whatever. It's there. Here's the 2 tactics we're going to be playing with. One is called Winning is Mandatory. This one's from someone by the name of, where is the notes? Alex FM Player. This is one of the number 1 tactics on the FM Base website. This is number 1 for a sub-top team, which means if you're like one of the top 8 teams in a 20-man league, you would consider that this would be one of the best tactics you could use. And then this one right here is just the best overall tactic, just across the board. And I actually like both these tactics. I've actually liked a 4-2-4 quite a bit. I'm actually not sure why I didn't switch to this before, like on my own, but I really like this one a lot. And this is basically similar. I mean, there's not much difference between these two. Just pulling the, I mean, obviously the instructions are quite a bit different. That's the big difference. Difference in instructions, but otherwise the players, we've got the players to play any of these formations. Plus we're using inside forwards and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm going to play this one today just because it's a lower level team and I wanted to try this one. This one is the one I played against Wolves and Chelsea. Saw great things against Wolves. Saw a few signs of goodness against Chelsea. Not fully convinced yet, but we're going to stick. This is probably going to be our main tactic. But I wanted to try this one out in a game that I think we have a good chance of winning no matter what tactic I throw at it. So we shall see. So here's the team. Conde and goal. We're going to play new guy Bello on the left. We're going to play Lamptey on the right because I don't think Single's back yet. Oh, he is back. Never mind. Nope, Single comes in here because I like Single better. And Lamptey, I'm just not convinced, my friend. Hernandez and Deviv come in here in the middle because... Where is he? Where is... Ndidi's on international right now. Where is? Let me turn off the filter because I don't think I need all the way down to under 18s and stuff right now. There's Kambala. Why is he not in here? Oh, he's tired right now. He's not. See, he's a little bit. It's hard to tell. It's a little slightly shade of green. So we'll bring him in as a sub for sure. But I think he just returned from international play. So we're gonna give him a little bit of chance to rest up, especially against a team like this. We're not gonna need him. Hopefully. Vieira, Luis in the middle, Kluivert, Gordon on the wings, Depay playing Trecarista. Normally I'd like to play Vieira there, but we have 0 other midfielders right now. The only other midfielder we've got is Morales down here, and I guess Masters down, further down. But with Ndidi out and Iglesias injured, we just don't have anybody else that can play there. So Vieira has to play in the midfield, and then we'll play, of course, Isak up front. Let me check my corners. Nope, I need to set these real quick. Oh, you've already got the corners set. We'll try your corners. I didn't realize your corners were included in your formation. The other formation I was trying did not have corners, but we'll try your corner suggestions and see if we like them. Jumping reach, heading. It's not bad actually for the striker to get that one on both sides. Not a bad suggestion. Although I'll probably go with the DCR instead. We're gonna move the DCR over there. Slightly better. I think. What about AMC? Nope, not good. So yeah, we're gonna pull you over here. Striker can stay back a little bit. Yeah, we'll do something like that. All right, let's get into this game. Enough, talking. I apologize, but there was a lot to go through. It was like a mini transfer special there. Let's go see what we can do and see if we can get any sort of good result here today. I'm really hoping for something because we need it. We need to win here against a team that we absolutely should be beating. I mean, there's no reason not to be beating this team. Bristol City. It's no knock against Bristol City. They're just lower league than us, and we should be beating them. All right, Hernandez gets the ball early. We're getting an early highlight here. DeVive pushing it up. Back to Hernandez. By the way, the one game I should say I seen Bello play in. Oh wow. He was offsides? I wasn't paying attention apparently because it looked good to me, but let me see. Oh, okay, see. By the time I saw him get the ball, these guys were like pushing up, so I thought he was still on sides, but he came back to it. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, Bell has already looked pretty good in the game against Chelsea. We saw some good stuff from him. Again, we didn't win, but the little bit I saw from him looks like he's going to be a good, solid play for us. There's Isak. Oh, gets tackled away from him. Good tackle. Really good tackle. And here comes Bristol City on the counter. Let's not screw this up, guys. Oof, that was getting a little scary. Conde with the ball. Just chilling. Rolls it out to Hernandez. Hernandez pushing it up. Gets it over to Luis. Luis tries to get up to Isak. Not a good pass at all. There is Hernandez again with the ball. Gets it over to Luis. Luis gets it tries to get it to Gordon again. Having some trouble getting it to our attacking players. There's Isak. Goes for goal. This time he misses. Not the start I would have wanted to see against Bristol City. I'm going to be honest. I mean, we're controlling possession, but our shots are just chaotic right now. I mean, to be fair, as many formations have been thrown at the guys, they're probably so confused right now. That's not a good thing. You don't want to do that. Do not do what I did. Don't throw tons of formations to your team. But I'm pretty happy with this. And there we go. Clear up, picking up a goal. We have the team that can play any formation. That's part of my problem. When your team can play any formation, you're more tempted to like try other formations because I'm going to ignore you for now because you can do it. Usually when I have a team that can barely do one formation, I have to stick with that formation, and that's it. So we got on the board. I mean, we should be beating this team 3-0, in my opinion. If this game doesn't end 3-0, I'll be a bit disappointed. But we'll see. Bello throwing the ball in. Kluivert with it. Gets it back to Bello. Gets it across to Isak. Oh, okay. Close. There's a free kick coming in from Bristol City. Conde punches that one away. Doesn't able to catch it, but come on, guys. Don't give them one here. Oh, good tackle, I think. Don't give him a penalty. That looks good. That actually looked... It looked clean from the video, from the visual, but he did fall down, to be fair. No, they gave it to him. Well then. I mean, we're going to give away penalties like that. What are you going to do? Okay, did I say 3-1? We should be beating this team 4-1 or 3-0. I said 4-1. We should be beating this team by 3 goals. That's my go. That's my stance. All right, Vieira with the ball, gets it back to Hernandez. Up to Vieira. Gets it to Kluivert, able to run onto that one. Doesn't have a lot of help in the middle. I was going to say that one gets deflected, and that is going to be that probably. We're in their faces here, but... Oh, there you go. There's Vieira picking up the ball again. Gets it up to Isak. Back to Vieira. Oh, come on, guys. Maybe we shouldn't be shooting on sight, but... Really just feel like... Alright, here's a throw-in coming from Singo. Good to see him back. Singo gets it over to Vieira. Back to Singo. Come on, guys. Vieira. Oh, what a miss. That should have been a rocket. And it was a rocket. It just... Not an on-target rocket. Okay, guys. Well, 16 shots, only 3 on target. Okay, we might have to turn on work the ball into the box. Let's see. In possession, we will work the ball into the box. Okay. I mean, I really want to do the early crosses, though. That's the whole point. Now, I'm going to give it a little bit more time. I just feel like it's going to undo what the whole point of this is. What was it? Shoot on sight, early crosses. I mean, shoot on sight we could probably turn off, but for now we'll leave it on. It's the whole point is to get it to Isak, and I want to see him do that. I want to see him get the ball here. He's tall. He's got decent heading. It's just we just haven't been able to get it to him the way I want to. Maybe it's not his problem though. Maybe it's the supporting guys. Maybe it's the wings. Maybe it's our deep line playmaker. Could be any number of things that's causing problems for him getting the ball where we want it to be, and it not necessarily be him. All right. Well, speaking of wings, Gordon having a terrible day. Unfortunately, Isak is also extremely tired. Lamptey, we're going to give you a chance to play on the attacking side of things. Maybe this is where you want to be the whole time. If you get an assist in this game, I will forgive all your other issues. Most of your other issues. Some of your other issues. I'll forgive one issue. What issue? I'll find it. I'll figure out an issue to forgive. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Defense. Okay, but you're giving him another penalty? Let's just give this game away, guys. Okay, no penalty on that one. Oh my goodness, no excuse for this behavior, guys. This play. It's terrible. All right, Singo. Actually, we don't have anybody come in for you because we played Lamptey in a different spot. Isak's playing well, but he's getting tired. We're going to bring Badwin in here. See what he... which one of you guys is taller, actually? You are 6 foot. And you are 5'10". Okay, we're going to bring Lara in here. Just out of curiosity, you're 6 foot as well. All right, Lara comes in because he's taller, and that's the whole... kind of fits the whole point of what we're trying to do. I'm trying to get a tall guy in there. Okay. There's Deviv. Lara's going to be able to chase that one down. Good to have him with fresh legs in here. Pushing it up. What's he going to do with it? Do something stupid? Nope, he's going to get over to Lamptey. Lamptey gets an assist. Come on. Come on, assist. Nope, too far. Kluivert. Oh, come on, guys. We're going to lose this game. I'm going to call it right now. We're going to lose this game because the team is just not playing like I feel like they should be. All right. Well, I tried to give them a chance to play the way I was hoping they would play, but we're going to go back to working in the box and see if that does what we want it to do. And we've had 19 shots and 1 goal. Obviously, we're just shooting from like the bleachers, apparently. Our guys are so tired. All right, well, let's not fall down on defense. Let's bring Kumbala in here. And, well, it's fine. You can play on the right, but I just want to make sure that, is our corners the DCR? It is. Okay, as long as it's him, that's fine. Verb sub. Okay, whatever. Good enough. Man, we're going to have to go to... Is it extra time or penalties? Wow. Or is it just another game? Do we play another game? Guess we play another game. I was not happy with that game at all. That was a terrible game, guys. I mean, a team that I thought we should be really... I mean, we were shooting all over the place. Higher possession, higher XG, higher number of shots. 1 goal. And the only goal they got was from a penalty, to be fair. But it still shouldn't have mattered. All right, well, we'll be back for game number 2, which is... actually, you know what? We're just going to skip Norwich. We're going to see the second half of this game because at this point, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So we'll come back for game number 2 against Bristol City. All right, we're back for game number 2 against Bristol City here. And we got totally FM'd in the game against Norwich. Played significantly better than they did. And they got 2 lucky goals. What are you going to do? We did get a red card sent off in 48th minute that made it hard for us to do anything after that. But, I mean, even still, we just looked like the better team up, down, left, and right. So, whatever. We just got to shrug it off and move forward. But today we're playing Bristol City. It's an away game. If we get past this game, we have to play Arsenal in the next round. So, not likely to get past them, you know, possibly, but we'll see. Let's get into this. Thankfully, we do have Ndidi back because we need him. Other than that, here's the team. Conde in goal. Oh, that's the other thing. The game against Norwich, Conde was injured. So we had to play our backup goalkeeper. And he didn't do especially well. That's kind of how they got their 2 lucky goals. Because he kind of made some really dumb choices and just fell over on his face. And they just, okay, we'll kick it past you now. And it was like, really? A little disappointing. But that's okay. Conde is back now. All is well. Let's get forward. So Conde in goal, Hernandez on the left, Singo on the right, Kumbula and Daviv in the middle, Luis and Ndidi in the midfield with Vieira on the left wing. Lamptey's going to try the right wing. He did get 2 assists in that Norwich game. Maybe he's a better attacking player. We'll see. And then Depay and Isak in their normal striking roles up front. Let's go. I want to absolutely destroy Bristol City. We are playing the obviously different formation here. This is the 4-2-4. This one is called the Unbeaten. Unbeaten something. UCL winning something 4-2-4 by... Who is this? Where is it? So I just want to give credit where credit's due. It is by Scorch123. And again, another tactic from that FM base. This is probably my main tactic. I was just trying the other one because I thought we could actually do something, but... apparently not. And based on how we played against Norwich, other than the fact that we drew, we completely dominated them everywhere we could. I think this is a good tactic for us. All right, let's go. So at least it's televised. We're going to get a little bit extra money for this game, I suppose. We did it on purpose. I mean, we want the extra money, right? It's probably, what, $70,000? Not really that much money, probably. Bristol City should be happy, though. Getting a little bit extra money for them. The team a little bit lower level. Oh, no. Luis is not... feeling too good. We're going to hold off, see if he can bounce back a little bit. We really need Luis to play in there if at all possible. There's Vieira with the ball. Back to Hernandez. Up to Ndidi. Good to have you back, Ndidi. Isak with the ball. Oh, what a save. It's like you got to complete those, man. You gotta complete those. There's a corner kick coming in. Good to have Kumbula back. There's Kumbula. Oh, not able to quite get on that one, unfortunately. And here comes... oh, Ndidi get his foot in there. Kumbula up to Vieira. Vieira gets it across. Too far. And Memphis going to have to chase this one down. Oh, just gets it deflected there. Highlight is done, unfortunately. All right, we're getting another, looks like free kick here. Here's Kambola. Oh, there we go. 10th goal of the season for him. Good to have you back, buddy. Good to have you back. Our top goal scorer. When our top goal scorer is out, we have to rely on our strikers, which is just terrible. Nobody wants that. Let's get another goal, guys, so I can get Luis out of there. All right, single good takeaway there. DeVee picking it up, gets it deep up to Memphis is there. Unfortunately, Isak was not in the right place to get that deflection. And here comes Bristol City again. Oh, there we go. There's Ndidi getting his foot in there. Good to have you back, buddy. I'm so happy to have you back. Luis gets it over to Hernandez. Memphis is not quite able to get on that one. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. It's going to be another one of those games, huh? I don't want to see your goal. I'm sorry. I'm sure it was good. Comes a corner kick. Vieira gets it in. There's Kambola. I mean, we're going to succeed or fail based on how good Kambola does. He's really good. Really good. All right. At least we got back ahead on at halftime, but we really need that 2-goal cushion. We really need to just take charge of this game, guys. There's a Vieira kick, gets across. Not able to get on that one. DeVee chasing that one down. Let me get the fake soccer ball out of the way. Luis, back to Hernandez. Up to Vieira on the right-hand side. Over to left. He's there. Oh, gets tripped up. Come on. Penalty. Penalty. Or they would have called a penalty against us. Wow. Wow. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We are not playing the way I feel like we should be playing. I mean, I say that. We've got 13 shots, 6 on target, and a 1.22 XG to their, like, 0.14. So, we're obviously playing better. Just, we should be playing better than that. Isak with the ball. Back to Singo. Gets back up to Isak. Over to Lamptey. Lamptey, come on, get you an assist, buddy. I'll be very happy with an assist here. Across, there's Memphis. Oh, so close. Memphis should have scored that one. Come on, guys. Really? Highlight's going to continue? There we go. Free kick coming in for Bristol City. Usually this means a goal. Unfortunately. Thankfully this time it didn't. Alright, we got as much out of Luis as we could. Oh, we're about to get another highlight. Let's wait for this and then we'll get Luis out of there. Ndidi's not very well right now either because he just came back from international leave. So he's been playing a lot of games lately. But he's going to have to probably suffer through it because Luis has to come out. There's Vieira with the ball. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, before you see those highlights, let's get the sub in here. Luis coming out, Morales coming in. And that's basically all we got. I guess Vieira could fall back to the midfield in place of Ndidi, and we could bring somebody else in for him. That's an option. I mean, we should be fine winning this game, hopefully. But all it really maybe ends up being is just another game that adds more fatigue to the team, which we really can't afford because the team has had a lot of injury problems lately. But hopefully we bounce back okay. There's Isak, gets it down to Lamptey. Lamptey up to Isak. Over to Memphis is there. Yes! I was going to say, you get there first. I think it's a goal. Oh, good stuff, Memphis. Good stuff. Fans are excited. It was a race, and Memphis won. I mean, it was close, to be fair. But he was on. Alright. Well, we're going to get another highlight, but we got to get Ndidi out of here. We're going to bring Vieira back. Because I do have somebody on the left here, don't I? I've got Gordon that can come in on the left. I might go ahead and do the double sub and bring Singo out. I don't have any. Lamptey could come back. It's not great. We're going to play musical chairs. All right. Bit of musical chairs, but we got a couple guys out that were pretty tired, and we got to keep our guys healthy, so kind of felt like it needed to happen. Still some other guys that are tired right now, but it's going to have to be what it is. That's just how that first game should have ended. 3-goal win. That's how that first game should have ended. Technically, they shouldn't have scored a goal against us in that first game, but whatever. Lamptey with the ball there. Back to Daviv. There's Morales. Oh, okay. Come on, guys. Let's just get this one over with. Oof, that was close. They probably deserved that goal, honestly. They put in the work. They probably deserved that one. But that's okay. Lamptey's played better as an attacking wing side. He might be featuring there a bit more when we can. Obviously, we have to do what we got to do with injuries, but hopefully once new guy comes back, what's his name? I don't even remember his name. He's obviously not important to me yet because I don't know his name. But once the new guy comes back and can play on that right-hand side, maybe we can play Lamptey on that attacking spot. Yeah, we'll give him a freebie back, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I tried selling Lamptey. Nobody wanted him. Like, literally nobody wanted him. Well, at least not... Okay, let me rephrase that. Nobody wanted him for a price that was worth the price that we, you know... That I feel like he's at least worth. Even though I haven't been happy with his play, he's worth, you know, he's a decent player somewhere. And unfortunately, nobody wanted him. Come on, highlight. Let's go. There's Memphis. Get past the defense. One-on-one. Memphis picking himself up a goal. Looking pretty good. I mean, we gave up a couple goals. Is what it is, but overall looking pretty good. Come on, highlights, go away. We're done. We're fine. It's okay. We don't need to see you. If this ends up being a whistle highlight, I'm going to be like, come on now. That's not fair. Oh my goodness, they score from there. I would have been something. All right, you can blow the whistle now, ref. Anytime now. Ref? Did you lose your stopwatch? I mean, what's going on here? Come on. I mean, we might as well take advantage of it. Let's get another go here. There it is. Whatever. Sometimes you gotta wonder about those last highlights like that. All right, well, everybody did good. Good stuff. Good job. And, you know, we made enough of a statement that it feels like we actually showed up this time. So that's good. All right, next game you guys are going to see. Probably just go ahead and show the Arsenal FA Cup 5th round game. And then probably Bournemouth. Just or either Arsenal and Bournemouth or Arsenal and whatever. If we somehow get past Arsenal, I might show whatever the FA Cup after that is, depending on where it's at. Although that might not be till April. So we'll see. Expect the first game to be Arsenal, and we'll go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to our first channel member ever, Telrenar. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.